12 banks in 7 states. With $9 million in cash.
Welcome to the Movie Summary channel. If you like the featured video, please watch it in the theaters near you, or buy or rent the original movie from the links provided in the description. Like and share the video as it will help us out, and comment on what movies you like to be featured next. Movie Summary does not condone piracy and follows and complies with the fair use law. Now, let's watch the featured video. Simply sit tight, relax, and enjoy the video. Be aware that there is heavy spoilers ahead.
My way. Honest thief.
The film starts with Tom Carter, also known as the In-N-Out Bandit. He is breaking into a safe, as this is the last heist he is planning to undertake. He later goes to find work at a self-storage warehouse where he meets Annie, a grad student. As Tom prepares to make an honest living, he finds himself chatting Annie up, and she seems to find him charming. 1 year later, Tom and Annie are in a relationship. He brings her to an apartment he wants to buy for them, but they are technically breaking in. She likes the place, and he is preparing to create a stable future for the two of them. In the city, FBI agent Mayers goes to work with his dog. He tells his superior, Agent Baker, that he is going through a divorce and that his wife is letting him keep the dog. Moments later, Tom calls the office to turn himself in and reveal himself as the In-N-Out Bandit, as well as complain that he hates that moniker. Since the FBI has got multiple bandit confessions, they don't believe him and ask why he wants to turn himself in. He tells them he is in love with Annie,
I want to be with her for the rest of my days.
and that he wants a fresh start. Unconvinced, Baker sends other agents Nivens and Hull to interview Tom. When the two agents arrive at Tom's apartment, he tells them about a storage unit containing all the money he has stashed from past robberies.
Stay put.
The agents go to the storage unit and are surprised to discover that Tom was telling the truth since he has millions of dollars stashed there. Nivens tries to get Hull in on a scheme where they pocket the money themselves, since Nivens knows Hull needs extra money to support his family. Hull reluctantly goes along with it. On their way out, the agents run into Annie, and they lie by saying they know Tom.
We're friends from way back.
The agents return to Tom's apartment. Nivens pulls out his gun in an attempt to execute Tom right there and steal the money, but the plan is interrupted when Baker shows up at the apartment. On impulse, Nivens shoots and kills Baker. Tom fights Nivens and Hull, leading him to fall out a window with Nivens, just as Annie is walking by. Though she is horrified, Tom tells her to run as they get away from the corrupt agents. Meanwhile, Nivens and Hull drive away trying to cover up the story, with Nivens wanting to frame Tom. Hull also knows Tom took his gun. Tom drives Annie to safety, but he is forced to come clean then and there about his past as a thief. He tells Annie the truth but says he truly wants to do right by her. She is highly dismayed at this news, even as Tom tries to be forthcoming about his intentions. Nivens and Hull pursue them on the road until Tom's car crashes. He and Annie hide out in a parking garage until they lose Nivens, and Tom hotwires another car to get away. At the same time, Mayers goes to the apartment to discover Baker's body and later has to inform Baker's wife of his death. Tom and Annie go to a playground for the time being.
How many people have you killed?
She is still angry at discovering his truth.
Why did you rob banks?
He tells her about how his father lost his job after the CEO of his company embezzled from the employees, and his father committed suicide by driving a high speed into a tree. Tom later robbed from the same CEO. He admits that robbing gave him life, but everything changed when he met Annie. She slowly starts to forgive him, and he gets her home safe. In the morning, Mayers investigates Tom's past with Nivens and Hall after the former agent lies to Mayers about who killed Baker. They learn that his real last name is Dolan and that he was a Marine, which is where he learned about explosives and demolition. At the same time, Tom digs up information on Nivens. Annie calls Tom about getting footage from the storage warehouse that would implicate Nivens and Hall in stealing the money.
Get out of there right now.
When Annie does go get it, she is found by Nivens, who attacks her. Although Annie puts up a fight, Nivens knocks her out. He tries to shoot her dead, but Hall intervenes and takes the security footage from Annie.
Take care of that, I got this. We gotta get out of here.
Tom finds Annie and takes her to a hospital.
I need some help here.
He then contacts Nivens and Hall, and Mayers listens in from his own phone. Tom calls out Nivens for attacking Annie, but he denies it, and Tom vows to go after him. A nearby officer recognizes Tom and chases after him. Nivens and Hall get wind of this and pursue as well. Tom loses the other cop and hides until he sees the agents, and he backs his van into their car. Nivens shoots at Tom, but he runs away and loses him. He runs into Mayers and briefly fights him until he assures him that he is on his side and that he didn't kill Baker.
This is his.
After he tells Mayers about Annie being hospitalized, the agent goes to sit in her room.
We need to make sure she didn't make it.
Where he later spots Nivens coming by to finish the job, but he leaves after seeing Mayers. Later that night, Hall is in bed with his wife Beth discussing some of his personal feelings.
Whatever it is, just do what feels right.
He then goes to the garage, where he is ambushed by Tom. Hall tells him everything was entirely Nivens' doing, and he gives Tom the security footage. He also warns Tom that Nivens is going to try and kill Annie, so he goes to visit her and sees that she is awake.
You're awake. I need to get you out of here right away.
Okay.
He is able to get her out and bring her to a safe room.
I've never seen you work before. It's pretty cool.
You have to understand, I'm still going to jail. What are you doing?
Annie joins Tom as he goes after Nivens. He plants a bomb in his house and warns him with enough time
Deal what?
Better take the 3 million and run. 10. 9.
to run out before he blows up the house. Tom knew Nivens would lead him to the space where he and Hall are keeping their stolen loot, while Annie waits for Mayers at the storage unit
He wanted you to have these.
to find the rest of Tom's money. Tom finds Nivens and Hall there.
I've got the security footage, prick.
You have it?
It's enough.
Leading to a shootout in which Hall is killed. Nivens tries to escape again and drives away in his car until Tom calls him
Had a good guess, or you tracking me?
and says that he put another bomb in his car.
Check under the seat.
which is pressure sensitive and will detonate with the slightest movement. Nivens has no choice but to pull over and wait for the bomb squad to arrive. When they get there, they see that the bomb is a dud.
It's a dud.
With Mayers having a recording where Nivens and Hall explicitly discuss having killed Baker, and with Nivens carrying stolen money.
How can I live like that?
Mayers has the feds arrest him outside FBI HQ, and he speaks to Mayers, asking him to go easy on Tom. Tom himself calls Mayers to turn himself in,
Turn myself in.
and Mayers agrees to try and help Tom get a lighter sentence.
Must be one special woman.
She is.
Tom and Annie then embrace.
I've robbed 12 banks in 7 states. With $9 million in cash.
Thank you for watching our featured video here in Movie Summary. I hope you have enjoyed watching our videos. Please like and share this video on your social media, and subscribe to our channel to help us grow. Comment down below on what movies you like to be featured next, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified every time we post new videos. Bye for now, and see you in the next upload of our next videos.